I can't live on fucking minimum wage. A young black man, now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why, should my heart be filled with hate? Motherfuck the past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees, oh Lord help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast, locked within a cage. They're setting traps, and almost killed me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Pour a drink on the corner for my homies that have fought and died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live my life in fear. I ask you God, where do we go from here? From here.
What's up, everybody?
What's happening, man? It's T.O.G, man.
And I'm Gorilla, man. We back another week, man.
Yeah, what's up, buddy, man?
Man, you know how we do. We're back on the palm tree, man, for another week, man.
You feel me, man? We doing all this on palm tree action, you know. I mean, listen, man, this thing been so beautiful. The weather, I mean, and then any type of weather to me is beautiful because, you know, I be recollecting things, you know what I'm saying? And I be like, man.
You like all weather?
All weather, man, because, you know.
Like snow?
Snow, man. Hey, man, I made some of my best money in the snow. Shit. Yeah, I like snow. I mean, what? And I don't like it too hot.
I hate hot. I'm telling you.
I don't hate hot, but I don't like it too hot, cause.
So give me your best degrees. What you prefer? Your best degrees.
If I had it, it'll be around about 72.
Yeah, right on point. That's mine.
Yeah.
72.
72.
Not too hot, not too cold. Nice little breeze, and we Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Me, I hate sweating, so I hate to be hot.
Now I don't mind. Some days I want it good and hot, so you can get in that sun. I can soak up that sun energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go out there barefoot. You know what I'm saying? Do the sunbathing thing. You know what I'm talking about? Just to soak up that energy.
Cause I know when it get too hot, we can't think of the person, man. A lot of it get real great sometimes. Nigga can't think. Nigga, hey, remember to kill somebody. I be like, hey man, think a little bit. Think. Me, I like cool. I like a little cold, a little chill, not too cold, a little coolness. I prefer to be able to put on clothes and take off. Now, when it get too hot, you gotta take off clothes. And I always said, so if it get too hot, is everybody willing to go naked?
Well, what I do is get in the shower with cold water.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I love taking cold showers. Period. So, and I asked that question. I said, "Well, damn, everybody ain't willing to go naked." So, like, you got to when it get too hot, you got to take off, not put on. And so I be like, I don't like being wet. You know how when so this what I hate. Say you getting ready to go out, take a shower and it's hot. You know, and you sweat and you put on your clothes and you sweaty. And I be like, oh, and your clothes getting wet while you finna get ready to go out. And I hate that, because it's so hot.
Well, you gotta just pick shit that ain't gonna get you gonna be sweating. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Don't pick some shit that gonna get you wet.
I'm talking about drying
I'm just saying,
off.
I mean drying off, but you know you hot. If you can't wait to cool off, put a fan on, you let your whole body cool down. But jumping in your clothes while you sweaty, that ain't gonna happen. Shit. Hell, it can be hot in the motherfucker. You change how you move. Shit. That's what I mean by when they say summer coming, they gonna do. Niggas don't have to when it's hot.
I don't know why, but they do.
They don't have to do that. That's crazy. We fall into somebody told you, oh, you gonna act a fool on Tuesday
they do.
at 9 o'clock. Man, y'all crazy as hell.
Be like, showtime.
Man, no. Motherfucker got y'all like that. They can tell y'all who y'all is, how y'all gonna do it. Yeah. That's my thing. I can't,
But yeah, man, you know how we do it, man. We get into, we check each other, How your week was? I know we won't see each other all week.
Man.
Everybody doing their thing. How
I
your
mean,
week?
you know, we got a new place. You know what I'm saying? We got new everything coming up and getting to the point where as a organization we moving forward. As an individual, I'm loving life, man. I mean, it's just getting it's just I believe it's getting to be so eye opening that I'm starting to realize those things I've been through. Why
Mm-hmm.
did I go through?
Okay.
That's how this other part opened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real thankful, real grateful, and happy. Shoot, man, you know, but I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
It's so funny that it's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of decisions I got to make. A lot of things that's happening. But at the same time, I'm calm as hell. I
Yeah, I
ain't
was just
tripping
gonna
on it.
ask you. So, like, things are changing in your life. Do you get so excited to,
No,
you know?
that's what's funny about me, you know. But I've been through so many things, and I learned so many lessons.
Okay.
You know, you
So
know.
you got to even kill.
I mean,
You know,
because
get
I've
your.
seen this before.
Yeah.
I've seen that. You know, what I'm saying you this something that's here, and you can get too excited about it, and you can blow it away, and it never happened. Now you're looking at. I mean, so I just stay even keel because that's who I am. I'm gonna
Got
be me. Whatever happens, happens for me.
you. Got
You know what I'm saying? Not to me or something or somebody did something to help me.
you.
It was gonna happen whether you did or somebody else did. It was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And so I just have to stay grounded in who I am so I continue these goddamn blessings to come. That's just how I look at it.
So, my week it's been pretty cool, man. Like I say, my main thing is always the topic right here, family, and I always speak on it, man. I'm sitting there watching kids. You know, it's when you see a kid grow day for day, like every day is a different day for them. Like they really growing. So our girls, you know, like one cheer, one in the volleyball, and they at different schools now. And so I'm watching Jordan, which she's in high school, ninth grade at Ramsey. So I'm watching her deal with adversity dealing with the volleyball,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I say, I'm not saying Jordan ain't never lost,
Right.
but dealing with you had to keep her grounded too at the same time. So she dealing with I'm used to winning normally from where she came. So now it's okay. She played for a city school and they played some county schools.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll beat city school teams.
Mm-hmm.
When they play the county, it seemed like the girls kind of shut it down, like almost like saying they get scared to play the county girls and they lose some on the regular.
Mm.
Yeah. And I'll be trying to explain to her, baby, back in our days, when we played against man,
I mean,
we
it just
we had we didn't have that fear factor of we can play the county. It was like we want to beat them and vice versa. They want to beat us. And so I'm looking, so I checked that part. Okay, she dealing with that. And I'm watching the baby girl. Now the baby girl, Jaden, which is the baby girl, she's coming, you know, she almost like a what you call a turn to a butterfly, what you call caterpillar.
mm-hmm.
So I'm watching her, and she's real quiet to herself. And so I'm watching her with the cheering. She's in seventh grade at WJ, so the
Mm-hmm.
cheering. And now she's starting to. So by Joy not being narrow of school, they got their own identities now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, watching her have her own movement, and I'm like, so we went to the game this week just passed, and we were watching cheer, and I'm like, damn, she really good at cheering. She
Mm-hmm.
looked like a cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
And so me and her mama been saying we was at y'all school. It was on high.
Really.
Yeah, so and I'm like, damn, baby, she really looked like y'all back when y'all cheered. She looked like you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just made her reminisce and like, and so I talked to her. I said, "You like cheering, baby?" She's like, "Yeah, Dad, I really like cheering." I'm like, "Damn, baby, you really like." Like it dawned on me, you really look like a cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just funny to see everybody starting to come in they own versus as a group, all over the
Right.
school and they were grouped
Right.
up. So it's just, it's. I love this shit. like I
Hey
love being a
man,
father, man.
that's the thing about it. You know, it just making these decisions.
Mm,
You know, my grandson decided he wanted to play football. You know what I'm
gotcha.
saying? So
Mm,
you know, I'm like, okay, the first few practices, whatever. I said I'm gonna just sit back because I don't want to step over no boundaries because I don't want him to think I'm coming there to critique him.
gotcha.
I just want to support him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because of the things that he done heard over the years or whatever. So I waited like 2 weeks or so. You know what I'm saying? Then um, was it last week? Yeah, last weekend
Mm-hmm.
I went and saw him play. But before that, I went to one of his practices.
Gotcha.
And this dude, he got a little bit. He don't have the confidence.
Okay.
Okay. So I had to realize that I can't, like when we coach, we yelling and screaming, whatever.
yeah. 'Cause that's all we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all we knew.
yeah.
So, but now, in understanding who I am and what I have, what I give to him now is enjoy the game.
Mm-hmm.
No pressure.
Okay, if you make a mistake or not.
It doesn't matter.
Listen
You know
to
what I'm saying? Find out where you feel good at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? No, don't wait for nobody to tell you to play this position, that position. Be able to tell that person what's the best for you.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, because back in the day when it came to and nah, I love mom. You know how I feel about mom. But mama was one of these women that was very independent early.
Before everybody was
Before,
independent.
yeah, because she had to, because
Before Beyonce ever came out with
I mean, because the thing was, you had a child out of wedlock,
Mhm.
so people looked at you different back then.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, they look down on you.
right. So she had to deal with all that with some more stuff, and so me coming in and boom, 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 all that, and I talk to her and I tell her all the time that you can't be the same ignorance that we grew up in.
you can't be that 30, 40 years later.
I mean, come on, you got to come past that.
Gotcha.
And I'm not saying that our ancestors didn't love us, but they only knew so much.
I mean, the one out there.
The
Yeah.
one out there.
Yeah. So
And
hard to know more than.
now you can get it, but you have to. Let me show you. There's so many ways to gather the knowledge, but most people
Mm-hmm.
aren't willing to do what it takes to get there.
Yeah. They just can go by what's said, what's
Exactly, because it's easier that way.
Yeah.
It's microwave thinking.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go hear a preacher tell me what I need to be doing.
What he said.
Okay.
yeah, I'm with you.
So I just got to the point. Family just means a lot. Family and even though this is not my parent, I'm not his parent.
Mm-hmm.
As per se, I'm his grandparent, but at the same time, parenting and teaching my son the advantages that I've learned.
That's still parenting now.
Exactly.
Grandparent, I mean,
And
parent,
my son like 33.
Okay.
So I'm still to the point where I'm trying to teach him how to be a better father from what I learned.
Yeah.
But I'm teaching him, I'm coming to him like a man. I ain't coming to him like, hey boy, look, you need
my way or the highway.
Nah, see, I'm asking him. No, what he trying to do. I'm telling him what I see. And then me and him are working together to help the baby boy.
Make it better. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think y'all doing great. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, man.
And that's what I think as a community. When you talk about parenting, because when you talk about the kids are bad, when we hear all these stories about how bad these kids is, all they want is they don't want to go outdoors. They all type of things that we talk about the kids. Yeah. It's really not the kids' fault.
Parenting. I mean, I say it every time. I mean, kids only do what a parent allows them to do.
So now we made the parents feel a certain type of way at this point. So now, parents, I'm gonna tell you, it's really not your fault. It's the way the system is set up. Okay. So now, the system. I remember one thing. that I used to read in the Bible used to make a lot of sense to me and it's talking about Jesus. Now I don't know I can't tell you no verse in scripture and all that, but the thing was Jesus said he was healing somebody on the Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pharisees came to Jesus and said, basically, you know what I'm saying, what you doing? You supposed to be whatever, because you supposed to die, you do that, right?
Yeah.
Jesus said the Sabbath was made for man,
Mm-hmm.
not man for the Sabbath. And that meant a lot because to me, a lot of these rules that set up and that they try to make us go through,
Yeah.
they don't leave us room to really teach our kids through the culture that we come through.
Mm.
Not because what we have been indoctrinated in is not the culture that we have in our ancestral lineage.
Gotcha.
So it's like this. What baby name? The one play volleyball? I know
Jordan.
Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
You be saying some on Jordan things, say it's in her genes. It's in her genes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what if they told Jordan she couldn't be an athlete, period? Then you never find out about it because she never get a chance to express.
Mm-hmm.
And she never explored those sides of her. So when you've been oppressed as a people in any type of fashion, you never get to express or explore those different facets of your life
Gotcha.
to
Mm-hmm.
grow. So our parenting is limited because of the way the system is set up. So they saying that the system is more important than what we're doing as parents.
I mean, you speaking on prime example when they change the thing about you can whoop your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in the day you can whoop your kids, but nowadays you got to be living on who see you do it or whatever. They call it police.
Exactly.
They call it cheats.
And it's not even. I mean,
discipline. What I won't say whipping. We'll say discipline.
I mean, in our day, like you say, discipline,
Yeah.
getting a whipping. I mean, and then it went from getting a whipping to let's punish them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they started running away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then they started wanting everything fast. They want to have this. They wanted that. They want this fast.
Microwave.
Now that's why the whipping's supposed to stay, because the whippings were instant.
Yeah.
They like microwave. The whipping was automatic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was over quick too.
Yeah.
But you remember them, but they didn't continue to last. See, when you start punishing them, after so many days, they like, I gotta get out of here.
Exactly.
But what is punishing them set them up for? When you say I'm gonna punish them, go to your room, don't come out.
Yeah.
That's prison.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah. In a nutshell, you know what I'm saying?
And then they, all the stuff that's going on with the school system and everything else. Come on, man.
Yeah. So look, definitely, man. Before I go to school, we're gonna talk about the school system.
Oh, okay.
So, I just want to run past you that.
Yeah, like you. I'll tell you right now. Go ahead.
I just want to run past you that you had brought up about Joe playing volleyball.
Right.
And they brought up yesterday. I heard the kids talking. They looking for y'all when they play Pleasant Grove. At Pleasant Grove, they said y'all names yesterday.
Say who name?
You and Tyra that y'all supposed to be coming to the game at Pleasant Grove.
Who said that name?
Jordan. They was like, oh, Tim and Tyra them said they coming to the game when they play Pleasant Grove over here at Pleasant Grove High. So I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you heads up.
Oh, they said that in the house.
We was at the game, actually speaking. Yesterday they had a game at Rams.
And what day that is?
I'm gonna look on them. I'm gonna remind you because I'm just giving you heads. That's why I'm giving you heads up. I'm like, I didn't know, but they were like, yeah, Jordan and Jalen was saying this.
Oh yeah. I know Tyra said we were going.
Pleasant Grove. So I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I know the date. So
yeah,
I know it's.
Because they damn sure said y'all name.
Yeah,
I said, okay. I said, let me tell the nigga. They got them bogged down.
Hell no, I ain't playing with that shit right now. Yeah, but Tyra told him that. Yeah. So she had already said that. She said that to Jalen, I believe.
Yeah, they mentioned yesterday. I overheard. I said, hold on, let me tell you. Let me look at that date and find out what day they play. Because they actually play them twice. They got one in Rams. They got one over here, Pleasant Grove.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's gonna be the one over here.
Yeah, that's what they figured. So I'm gonna let you know. But yeah, let's talk about the school system, man. You know, and here's my thing. I don't want it to come off like I'm saying it's all of them. It's not all the system. It's a mixture. But man, what I'm seeing, you know, and I think a lot of times we judge from where we came from and what it is now. I have to understand times are changing, but it's certain things just don't change for me. So I'm gonna give you a prime example. So I'm watching, you know, now they got where you text on phones, everything come through the phones. You get the group needs where you able to communicate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching parents and the coaches fussing through Ruby. Now, normally I was like, okay, so as a parent, normally as a coach, you don't really go back and forth with parents, right? You normally like, okay, I hear you, and kind of nip it. But I'm watching different groups, and not just one. I'm watching different groups of coaches fussing back and forth with parents. And like I'm ready for this. Like I got time to fuss with y'all. So I'm like, that ain't how it normally go, is it? I mean, but so that what I'm telling you, bro, is it's crazy because I'm watching motherfucking parent teachers ready for the text game, like motherfucking, you know, nigga. So I it's a lot. I was like, if I didn't put my kids' feelings at heart, if I ain't put them first, I snatch my kids off stuff.
Mm.
It's like that.
It's that bad.
Yeah, like me and my wife always talk like, and my wife always said, "Babe, I do not want my kids playing for them." And I'd be like, I don't want to, but I don't want to kill their stuff to where just what they really want to do.
Yeah,
No, I say it said.
Yeah, I get it. Cause I mean,
that's our parents be like, fuck this.
I mean, you know, I think it's unfortunate, but you gotta remember, I had kind of for a mama, so she was doing that. She was one of them.
Yeah.
Early.
Okay. Yeah.
Coming in
they
fresh
didn't have a test game.
They didn't have a test game. She came in and talked to the principal.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
The guidance counselor. Yeah.
I need to talk to
you. And the coach. Yeah.
Look, she did it later on in life too. When you weren't even here, she did later on. Man, she would put them to say, "Hey, baby, when your son out there at East Lake playing, hey, I need to talk to you." She still wasn't playing.
Bruh.
When they used to come to me, they'd be like, "Hey man, get your mom on, man. She real tough with us."
Man, I'm telling you now, I'm trying to say she wasn't playing. And then
that's serious. In the meeting. How do y'all come up with this?
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Dollar for dollar, she need to see it.
I mean, because if it didn't make no sense, it didn't make no sense.
They said it don't make no sense.
I mean, so you know, a lot of times we dealing with things that don't make sense, and we trying to make sense of it.
Yeah.
With our children being a sacrifice.
Well, Dion said it, man. He said we've been lying to our kids so long,
right? I mean,
it's become normal
exactly.
now.
I agree with that.
Like,
he said that. I agree. That's all I'm saying, man. I mean, come on, man.
I tell my kid the truth.
I mean, you know, y'all know me.
I already know the business.
I ain't never been no, you know, and then now that in different things that you go through, and you start seeing how the politics play.
Yeah.
And they want you to play politics, but I'm like, I mean, really?
Yeah.
When people starving, when people dying,
yeah.
When people can't pay their bills,
yeah, we should talk about politics.
We can't play that.
Yeah.
Because if you want your people to move forward, you got to want all people that's in impoverished situation to step forward. And that's one of the main reasons schools are like it is. Because they don't have the ingenuity to make the teaching as interesting as some of the teachers want to make because they can't get the supplies. And then if you get too creative, here come mom and them mad because you didn't. I mean, so it's I applaud the teachers to have the stamina to stay where they at.
Like, and I always ask myself, and I mean, I might be asking a question I know the answer to, but
Hmm.
why are the city and the county gaps so fucking big? Like the on all levels, it's like teaching different level. Like, is your kids learning? Like, it's a different level. Sports wise, different level. Um,
Okay, let's stop right there.
okay.
Okay,
Say listen
so
back.
let
Okay.
so let's look at the county.
Okay.
Okay, where the kids coming from the county?
Yeah, I come from our area.
Mm. Okay, where they coming from though? Houses, right? For the most part.
But it was crazy. Like back in the day, all right, so back when we growing up, so here's the difference. I think it get back in our day, county people normally was more county people. Nowadays, you have a lot of people coming out of the city going to these county schools and making up the county.
But why?
I mean, better. A lot of people want better
Because people
education.
in the county have houses, they have property.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Most of the people in the city are living where? Not all the people.
Project.
Okay, so we got a high
Bad
project
community.
area, a high Section 8 area,
Yeah.
then those tax brackets are different.
Okay.
Therefore, education is different. So to keep the status quo going, those who are educated in certain areas get the education they get to go through the things they're gonna go through to help feed the system the way they need to feed it, as well as those in the other education that might have stepped up a little bit, go through that to help pull the system, keep the system going, to make those that are on the bottom education continue to feed the system. You have the overseer and you have the plantation goddamn worker.
Mhm.
That's all that is to me.
Yeah, and it is so crazy. It's like it's almost like your hands be tired because you stay in a certain area and your kid have to go to a certain school and you just have to put up with the bullshit.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, if you really want to change your kid, like they can go there, but then they got a school at home. You can set your own thing up, and you ain't even got to be there. You can go on. You can go on the different websites that have K through 12th grade learning schedules, and you can put that kid on that and learn that. I can't tell you what it is, I
You know,
forget, but it's different things on website where you can sit up and say, after school, I need to give me an hour. When you first get home,
yeah,
get it, then give me another hour before you go to bed.
yeah.
So you're getting 2 more hours of learning that he's not getting at school.
You see the thing, like just I mean, like everybody the same. Like our kids, I ain't far as learning wise, they pretty smart. They on levels. They on good level. But everybody ain't like that. And so my thing, I'm watching the difference. I'm gonna give you a prime example, man. So we go out to my daughter cheerleading game last week.
Mm-hmm.
Now we never paid for my son to get in the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's 6. We never paid for him. We go down to Woodlawn. So we first number one, we pull up at Woodlawn around on the back side. I see 3 women trying to damn near crowbar a gate open.
To get in?
Damn, I stopped. On this side, Tony and
They
Malcolm.
had the key trying to unlock the gate.
Oh, I thought a crowbar. Okay.
Man, this
Like, okay. So me, smart Lindale, I'm like, oh, they trying to get money. And I knew it. So, but the car lot is filled up already. The people don't went the backside on their ass. So I said, shit, I get smart and then they'll go backside too, go park.
Right.
We get up in the concert, we get up in the stand, I hear the women say, we just had to pay to get in. I'm like, I said, y'all came through there first. Yeah, the women had just opened up the gate and yeah, they charged people. I said, baby, I told my wife, I said, baby, they trying to get money. I can tell the way they working. They like, hurry up, like. And so, all right, that's another part. So we Paul, we get ready to come in. So you had to buy your tickets online to get in the game. Go fan. Boom. I buy 2 tickets because it's just me, my wife, and my baby boy. Baby boy don't know where to pay. We done went to white schools and everywhere else. Never had to pay. Get the Woodlawn. Show them the little thing. Whoop whoop. They hit it. Him. I said, oh, he's 6. He free. Oh no, it's 5. He had to pay.
Yeah.
So I don't argue. I'm like, okay, I go over there to where you had to pay. They didn't. Now remind you, me and Tanya paid $7 to get in the piece. I get over there. They told me $10 for him. I said, "Oh, serious?" I paid the 10, but I said, "See, that's why I just can't do season." It's just I've never paid for him to ever get in the game. All of a sudden, we get here. And that's how so money hungry. Like
Nah, that's getting you prepared to know that from this point on, you got to include him. I mean, even if you
no, let me back it up. So when she told me, "Oh, it's 5," guess how old he is now? He's 5. I'm paying. Man, he never paid. Oh, he's 5 now. I won't make that mistake to say he's 6 no more. That's all. Like smart they're gonna say, "Oh, he's 5." But I always say, "Oh, he's 6." Everywhere I go, "Oh, he's 6." They're like, "He good." So Woodlawn prepared me.
You right about that? Goddamn.
Oh, how 5? I'm gonna make that nigga walk on his knees. 5. It'll be like Martin, nigga. Like,
hey, man.
But
that's what people have to go through. I mean,
dude,
and then you talking about, and I look at y'all and y'all goddamn. Ooh,
boy,
I'm so glad I got mine early, my nigga.
Man, Mama told me just the other day. She said, "All right, so my mama watching my younger brother's children. She down in Florida watching the children for a whole month.
Oh Lord,
because he's going to Ethiopia with his wife, right? So I called her the other morning. She said her first word. She couldn't even say good morning. How you doing? She said, "Baby, I applaud y'all." I said, "What you talking about, Mama?" She said, "Baby, raising children nowadays, I can do it."
No,
she said, "I can do it." I said, "I've been told you, Mama, this is a different time and age. It's not like how we came up, dude. If you got in the hair, it make you pull your hair out."
Man, know what it made me do?
What?
Go sit my ass down, leave them motherfuckers alone. Long they don't go outside of here.
Yeah.
What I like to do is establish my relationship with them and respect with them. That I am here and I am a wealth of knowledge for you to gain from.
Yeah.
But I don't play. I love to have fun, but I'm not gonna play with
you. Yeah.
And even like Peanut, I mean Peanut.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he's like 6 years old, but I've been teaching him that since the beginning. Because I want him to understand that I'm gonna love you regardless, but I'm not gonna love you to the point where I let you do something to yourself. No, you can't run over me because you be fucking yourself.
Yeah,
you never be fucking over me. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to get something out of me. What KRS-One? If you the thief stealing from somebody, who's the most prosperous? The thief is the one stealing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of things that we don't look at as individuals to understand that we really got a lot of things that's going on good for us. And we just need to step into our powers. Even with kids. If you handle your business, like for instance, the way y'all do y'all kids.
Okay.
Y'all constantly talking to them, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So not only do you understand who they are, you know who they are.
Yeah.
Not only do they understand what y'all have given them, I ain't gonna say every aspect of them, but they understand the family dynamic that y'all are in. See, this is parenting 2023 because it takes everybody in the family, and then it takes a head, and then it takes a head that might have two heads to come together and realize what we're gonna do to raise this kid, to raise these kids.
Yeah.
How we gonna work together to do this? But we be so caught up into our own personal relationship with our women and with our men that we that don't and we got to get out of that. Puss and dick ain't gonna make nothing else happen but some more kids.
After that, then what?
More kids.
Yeah.
But if you don't set the tone or set the place for them to have something, know something, to be something, then it's our fault. It's not theirs that they out here doing what they do.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I saw Dion, like I always loved Dion since the late '80s. So I saw where he say he rate his kids every week, like every week. He got like 4 or 5 kids, so he rate them from
Right.
first to last.
Right.
And I just told my wife, I'm gonna start doing that, man, because these kids understand, and so like shit, if you good to me, and it go back to what we talking about me having feelings. Like I got feelings. Like if you treat me shitty, I shouldn't have to still give just because I'm dad. I got to overlook my feelings. Like you hurt my feelings, man, and I don't fuck with you right now, right? Because you just shitted on me. I got to distance you and last right now. Out of 5 kids, I'm gonna rate them. Like, 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 like me, I can rate my kids. I can just tell you. My number one is like, and I always say this: my baby girl is the most loving, most affectionate kid I have. And I'm gonna tell you, I've never seen this. I've never seen this in my life. Never. And I don't know if anybody else can do this. But my baby girl, she's 12. And ever since I know she been able to talk, she always say this every day. When she gets something to eat, get what she say when she get her food. Thank you, mama. Thank you, dad. And she do it every day. It's not like we like it's like told her she upstairs. All our kids, how you take stuff for granted.
Mhm.
But she say this to this day, dog, and she say it every day. I don't care if it's breakfast, lunch, dinner. When she grab her food and she like to go eat to herself, go in her room, she gonna walk by before she leave out. If mom in the kitchen, she gonna thank you, mama. I can be in the bedroom. She walk past the door, thank you, daddy. Every day.
She
So
grateful.
you,
She understands. She understand. You know, I mean, a lot of times, now I was a grateful kid. Now my sisters wasn't that grateful.
you're right.
They was like, it was. I mean,
Look,
uh,
they thought the same way these kids think, they entitled.
right. They
You
was like that.
supposed to.
Now I wasn't like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I
You
was.
like Tiny Tim, Mr. Scrooge.
You feel me? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
just grateful, nigga.
I'm just happy to be here.
Thank you.
So so the thing was, and dealing with that and being that grateful, like baby girl
Yeah,
is, you just know that shit, man. You've been hungry.
yeah,
You didn't have some time.
yeah. She want my heart. She really is.
Shit,
And I, not
man.
saying all of them don't, but she do it every day. I can be having a bad day and just hear her say, thank you, dad. Thank you, mom. Cause she understand it ain't always roses and it ain't always it be some
Exactly.
struggles, and
Exactly.
she just thankful.
I mean, she
She
gonna
affectionate. She hug on you.
you hug her
You know,
back,
oh, yeah.
so you're affectionate too, then, man.
And what's crazy?
Okay.
I'm affectionate when it comes to the kids. My wife was
I
like, "You're
mean,
not
that's
affectionate,"
affectionate. I
but
mean,
it's hard. Like it's hard to be affectionate to a grown person. For me,
if most grown people ain't gonna show you affection that you have been affectionate with, like your wife,
yeah,
your family members or
yeah,
whatever. So, but them grown people you show affection to, right?
yeah,
See, a lot of times we talk in a position like we showing affection to a stranger. Now we're affectionate
mm-hmm.
because we're showing affection to our people that we love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So that way, as men, we can stop hanging our hat on not being. I mean, I'm sensitive toward my mom. I'm sensitive
yeah,
toward my sister. I'm sensitive toward my family.
exactly.
So what the fuck is wrong with that?
Yeah,
Man, get the fuck out of here.
yeah. And I can remember your older sister Tracy. She was like, "Y'all love y'all daddy." Like, some people see me out here different. Like at home, I'm really a homely dude that like sit up on the kids and my middle girl always say, "You such a dad. Like you're a dad moment all the time. Like yeah, baby. I just I'm a dad. Like I'm a dad. Period." And so your sister be like, your older sister be like, well, not older you, but Tracy. She be like, she can't see the kid. Like you really love this dude. Like they be like, yeah. Like dude, they sit up under me. These my babies. I'm like when I get home in the morning from work. When I come in the door, they up getting ready. You know, they like, hey, that. You know, they're excited. And I'm like, my babies.
Right,
You know,
because
they're my babies.
they understand that you done went out there basically hunt.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, anything can happen out there. See these man, see, I mean, for years we knew didn't even understand that anything can happen because we were so blessed.
Yeah.
See, it wasn't that, I talk shit about my sisters, is that they knew they were blessed because, see, it takes blessings for you to feel like that. See, it's blessings for people to feel like that, but it's not blessings for them to misuse those people who they feel like that about. You
Think
know what I'm
about when we
saying?
were younger. We were think about we in our early 20s. Man, we ain't have a. I don't want to say we have a clue, but the word you just said, returning back home. We stepped out like we was day for day. It wasn't that shit's a possibility. We won't make it back. We were just so we were at life. We was at getting. We was at surviving, at taking care of our responsibilities. We ain't even studying if we make it back. And then we just out here trying to make it
I
happen.
mean, because we was grinding.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. I mean, you get to the point. I mean, and once everybody understand that point, like I would never go back to the street and grind like that, but I would
Yeah.
grind like that for my people to make a positive change into the future of our children.
Yeah.
Now I grind like that here, and that's what I dedicate myself to now.
Hmm.
It's making a positive change and help other people make positive change that bring a brighter future for their children that we're not even seeing yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have to do it now. So
And you said something, man, and I thought about this other day. Like, one of my biggest fears, and I don't fear a lot, but one of my biggest fears, I said, I want to be here to be able to see my kids grow up, and my kids, and damn near my kids see some of their life.
mm,
And my biggest fear is not seeing it. I want to see JC older. I want to see my girls with their own family. I want to be able to witness that shit. Like,
you know, Rockefeller, Rothschild, all them folks, them the ones I know. At
from
least,
five families.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really 13. So,
Okay.
but you know what I'm saying. But those cats down,
Yeah.
you know, instead of wanting their children to see it, they they basically built it so they saw it from where they was at.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that if you build it right here, you build everything you need, you already see your grandchildren's future because they're gonna be right here. You can set it up for them.
Mm-hmm.
Just go here, whatever they're looking for. You can put it in. You can put it that form. You can set the foundation.
Yeah.
You done taught them lessons. You ain't they not running wild. You talking to them. You got somebody listening. I got them listening to somebody that's gonna teach you some good shit. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got to always be the one who do the teaching or the talking, but you got to be the one who do the navigating.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I look at it. I look at that. I mean, just do what you need to do. Stop holding yourself back.
So look, I think we had touched on the city schools a little bit, right? And so I was listening the other day to a podcast where a guy was saying they passed a law about the third graders where they had to take
Mm,
this test. And if they don't pass
they're not
this,
gonna move forward.
they don't they flunk.
Mm,
And he said, I don't care if you're an A student, A B or whatever.
right.
If
The
you don't
test
pass
is
that
off.
test, you automatic flunk, and there's nothing nobody can do, and it's a law. And I was like, I don't think a lot of people know it though.
Well, I put it on a couple platforms, but they don't. They
Yeah,
don't know what these folks are doing behind the closed
and
doors.
that's a law.
Yeah. So we sitting up here worrying about what Kim Kardashian them doing.
And so, and he made a before he ended, he made a slick. I ain't gonna say slick. He made a nugget. He dropped a nugget that we don't understand. Like he said, okay, so he said, think about this for your kids that's in third grade right now. Remember, COVID hit 2 years ago, and so if you remember during COVID, our kids wasn't in school, so they got behind even more,
Mm.
right? So if they don't pass this exam or test or whatever they call it, your kids automatic flunk. And so, I don't know if people ever heard of, and they actually start setting up prison systems from third grade education.
I mean, the thing about it is, why is it our kids they doing this to? That's I mean, if you were gonna do a blanket coverage of this is that I mean, and then let's prepare our kids. Like you say, they just got out of pandemic in the first grade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they tripping. They have, and if you're gonna have that, let's have everybody check.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we can sit up and we can play around with this thing like we want the help, we want the change, we want something to happen. But playing around with the actuality of the truth is not going to change anything for the changes we need.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to be honest with ourselves and honest with everything that's going around us. Do you really think these folks are trying to give us? I'm talking about the folks that don't want to see us have anything. I'm talking about the white supremacists that's sitting up in Montgomery right now, want us to have anything.
That shit make sense.
Man,
They're
come
gonna
on,
give
bro.
you some to make it better for you.
Man, listen, no, they're not.
Okay, make that make sense.
They're gonna give you something. They're gonna put stipulations on what you can do, how you can do, so to make sure that you don't get in that. And as soon as you don't do what they actually do, they're gonna try to cut your money off. These folks is playing a mean game.
Mm-hmm.
What we have to do is be self-sufficient,
Gotcha.
self-reliant,
Mm-hmm.
disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
And that last thing Malcolm X said, and Martin Luther King, when you think about it, I mean, we just have to grow.
Mm-hmm.
We too busy trying to make them understand or see who we are. You don't have to understand or see who we are. We are who we are.
Yeah. Ain't nobody else trying to make you understand who they are but us.
Man, listen.
Nobody else doing it.
Yeah.
It's us. Everybody else quietly doing their thing. You got every other race quietly doing they group amongst each other. We quietly doing our thing, make all the money, grow over here, we grow as a unit. Whoop whoop. Hey,
and you got your black group and doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have a common goal.
Yeah. So what's the goal?
See, so the goals right now, for the most part, are individualized, trying to give help to those who need help, trying to give solace to those who need solace. The biggest we probably have that we finding, and I'm finding in Birmingham with really helping people is housing.
Gotcha.
People don't have no housing.
Yeah.
They don't have nowhere to go.
Look, I got a question. So let me ask you this. How do you feel about say you're not with a woman? Y'all got a child together, but y'all not together.
Right.
Right. And you take care of your child, all this. I mean, shit, say the child spend more time with you and your family than they spend time with the baby mama and their family.
Right.
How do you feel if she put you on child support?
Okay, cool.
You don't have no type of.
I mean, it's my child.
Yeah, but.
Okay, cool.
So you cool with it?
I mean, that's my child.
I'm trying to see, is it coming off right to you?
I mean, you saying he spend time with the kids
all the time? He's with you and your family.
Okay, that doesn't deserve any type of applause. That's what he's supposed to do.
No, what I'm saying, like, so if he's spending more time with you and your family, that means y'all taking care of him more.
Okay.
Right.
And now you want child support.
And I'm already taking care of him.
Okay. Who has custody?
I mean, she have custody.
Okay, so he's not taken care of. That's what I've been trying to tell folks. Vote. Because those type of laws can be changed. Because right now the law stands that if she got custody, I mean, it don't matter what he doing. When she want her money, she gonna get it.
So you don't feel no type way? No, no matter.
I mean, how can I feel some type of way about my son?
It ain't so much about your son. It's like, would you feel that way that, like, look,
I'm not with her. If I'm not with her, hell no. I pretty much feel like I know this bitch might do this. I mean, excuse me. I pretty much know. I pretty much. Hey, we gonna have to get us a buzzer, man. You know, I man this, but I pretty much know she gonna do something like this.
I'd be mad at the motherfucker.
Nah, I ain't gonna be mad.
Man, that ain't hot. Look,
Excuse me.
I'm that ain't hot. This bitch for me.
Man, listen. What? All you doing is giving your kid his money. You doing more because
I'm doing that anyway.
It doesn't matter. If that's how she.
It doesn't matter.
Because
if that's what child support about, you take care of your kid. Ain't that what child support about? You actually paying or giving money.
What are you about? We ain't talking about child support. What are you about?
Taking care of my kids.
Okay, you about taking care of your kids. If you're about taking care of your kids, and this woman says, I want you to take care of your kids by giving this money to these folks so I can get it because I don't trust you. I'm still about taking care of my kids. I don't give a fuck how I get. I don't give a fuck how she get the money. Here. And guess what? I'm still gonna do extra.
But you said a word. You said she don't trust you. The kid is with you 90% of the time.
The kid trusted you, bro.
No, the kid can't come on his own because it's a kid. The mom have to let it happen.
No, the mom don't. You have joint custody, brother.
No,
but
I'm saying before she put you on child support, you don't have joint.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't. She have all the rights. If y'all don't have, if y'all ain't went through the court systems, you have no rights if you're not married.
That is so crazy.
You have no rights. So
you telling me?
Yeah.
You telling me I got a baby mama?
Got a baby mama
that we ain't never been through the court system.
Never went through the court system.
And I don't have no right.
You have no rights.
Who said?
Well, sure.
Who said?
Show me where you got rights.
Because I am the father.
That don't mean nothing.
No, but I don't know what you talking about. Because if the mother means something, the father means something.
Not by law.
I mean, no. Ain't no way. And then I don't care about law with my child. That's my child.
So, all right. So I'm gonna give you a prime example.
I can't deal with no other scenarios.
No,
because,
I ain't no scenario.
I understand. I can't deal with none of that. Let me show you why I can't. Because I'm not gonna have them problems.
I know you.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
But people go through this.
I mean, that's them.
Yeah.
They believe in what the system say. You can't pay for your kid. You don't do it. That's on them. But can't no system tell me not to take care of my child.
If you got that child, just say y'all ain't together. You and that baby mama not together. Y'all not married, but y'all got a child together. And you got that child. That woman can call the police and get her child. Now do it vice versa. The man call the police and say, "Hey, she got my baby." They gonna laugh like, "Ooh."
Nah, I don't think that's true.
Sure.
I don't think. I mean, bro. Let me.
The system set up for the women,
bro. Ask Tim mama. When look, we got to get on up out of here, y'all. We done.
Okay. We get to go and say, yeah. My bad. Look, man, we enjoy y'all, man. Thank y'all for following us, man. Tune in next Wednesday, 7 p.m., brother.
And I finished this talk, man, because do this. I ain't.
Next time we'll talk about this.
I ain't with it now. I'm
gonna do some research on this. We'll talk about this.
The laws don't change.
Exactly.
The laws don't change me. That's what I'm telling you. Okay.
All right, man. Look, we love y'all.
All right, we out.
Peace out.
You know what I'm saying? Feel it. Yeah, the hunt is on. Every step I take is with my gauge. I'm selling dope. I can't live on fucking minimum wage. A young black man. Now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking